Good evening, and welcome to Sexual Enlightenment. I'm Dr. Packin, and with the help of my two partners, Dr. Hymen and Dr. Grande, we're going to teach you about puberty, coitus, and reproduction. Here at the Sex Lab, we feel it's necessary for you kids to know what you need to know about sex. But also knowing you kids, you find a lot of things, naughty words, that have to do with sex funny. And you just laugh about every stupid little thing. So we decided to come up with a little new machine called the Giggle Time Machine. Give me a little bit of that. What this special new machine does is whenever we say something that you kids may find funny or naughty, they'll come up and tell you when you can laugh. That way, you'll be laughing, we won't be telling you anything, and then afterwards we can just go on with the rest of the lesson. Let's test it right now. Vagina. Fantastic. Now that you kids are done laughing, we can go on with our lesson. Have you ever looked at the genitals from a member of the opposite sex and thought, hey, where's her dingling? Or, what's that coming out of his pants? Or, hey, it looks like that thing from Star Wars. Well, here at the lab, we feel that kids should know about what the opposite gender has. This is a female vagina. Give me Between a girl's legs are 3 small holes. At the front is the urethra, which a girl urinates through. And this is the anus, which a girl defecates from. Poops. The third hole is her vaginal opening, or the vagina. Now, when a woman reaches puberty, she has what's called a period. As we all know, is the end of a sentence. When a woman reaches a certain age, eggs start building up in her ovaries and waiting to be fertilized by male sperm. Now, if they aren't fertilized, then they come out of the vagina at a certain part of the month. And it's a bloody mess.
Another note, when a lady goes through her period, she also gets what is known as cramps.
Also, when women go through puberty, it gets pretty hairy around that area. Now for the ladies, this is a penis.
The penis is composed of 3 main parts. 3. We have the shaft, we have the scrotum, and we have the glands.
Now we're going to talk about the testicles.
Now, an important part of the male anatomy are the testes, also known as balls or testicles. Now, the testes are located between the male's legs, right under the penis, like so. Now, male testicles are important because they hold what's called sperm. Now, sperm is made in the testes and comes out the penis during intercourse to cause pregnancies and babies.
This sperm is a key part of life.
And also, another important fact about balls is when you boys go through puberty, they are known to drop, like so.
And it's sensitive down there.
And also an important part of male puberty, just like the women, is they grow a lot of hair. And I mean a lot of hair. Now with the help of 2 friends, Bree and Eric, we're going to demonstrate how puberty works amongst children. Hey Bree, how's it going? Hey Eric, it's going great! Yay, bye! Bye! That was before kids go through puberty. Now this is what happens once you kids start noticing some changes.
Hey Bree, how's it going?
example remind us that also, once you go through puberty, you start finding yourself attracted to the opposite gender. Now when this happens, once you're around a member of the opposite gender, you find yourself getting excited. For boys, you might have an erection, or for women, you might get moist around the vagina. Now for boys, erections can be kind of weird. It's when your penis extends.
Hey guys, I got an erection. Now ladies, when you see the opposite sex, you tend to get wet downstairs.
Hey.
Sexy.
Now that we've talked about sexual feelings in women and men, we're on to talk about coitus, or sex. Now even though for people your age, sex is known as a taboo, or something that isn't really spoken that often, but we feel that's important for you kids to know at a young age. Now sex is when the male penis goes into the female's vagina. Like so. And then, here you go. But sex shouldn't just be with anybody, it should be with a special person.
Hi, Eric. Well, I'm all done running the track today. Maybe we can have sexual intercourse. Count me in.
Much like from what you see on TV, when people get drunk, they lose their sexual inhibition.
Hi, Ashley. Hi, Steve. Well, I'm all done drinking tonight. Maybe we can have sexual intercourse. Count me in.
But enough about my life. Now let's talk about pregnancy. Now, after sexual intercourse, the sperm goes through the female vagina and up into the ovary, where it reaches the egg. Now, when an egg is fertilized, or when sperm reaches it, the egg goes into the uterus, or the womb, and then the baby starts being created. Now, when a woman gets pregnant, after a couple of months, there's a bulge that starts to build in her stomach. That's the baby.
Bulge. Bulge.
Do you remember last night?
Yeah, it was great, Ashley.
Well, I'm pregnant!
Oh no!
After about 9 months, the woman will start having contractions, and then, before you know it, a baby's born. Oh, me too! Oh, me too! Oh, how dare you? Hey, someone stole my baby! Now for the questionnaire. Here we have some questions that are commonly asked amongst you young people. And so here we are going to answer a few of them. Question 1. What is the average penis size? Well, that's a good question. All you need to know is that it's never bad to have too big of a penis. Next question. My penis is curved. Is that normal? Oh, well.
You better believe it.
As it turns out, curved penises are actually very popular with the ladies.
Yeah.
Does my vagina look the way it should? Well, to answer that question, all vaginas look pretty freaky, so it doesn't really matter amongst us guys. Question, and probably most common question amongst you kids. Does sexual intercourse hurt the first time? With us, you better believe it. Thank you for joining us on today's episode of Sexual Enlightenment. We hope we've taught you enough about sexual intercourse, pregnancy, and the changes that are soon to occur in your body. This is Dr. Packin wishing you a good evening. And may the force be with you.